I have to put on my mask because of this whole coronavirus thing. Well, this feels kind of uncomfortable. Sticks to my mouth. It feels kind of weird. Why my ears look so popped off? I look like a goddamn hobbit. So sorry for that dumbass gag. But as you may have seen from the title, the Puerto Rican school system is much more broken than its current economy, so I'm going to talk about my experience with all this thing. Now for those of you that don't know, if I haven't said this a million times, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm Puerto Rican and I'm a proud Puerto Rican. For almost 2 years, since 2017 to 2019, I was living in Florida, back in the US. But because of some family matters, we had to come back to Puerto Rico, and I started school around at the beginning of August of 2019. And it was kind of a weird year for me because I had some bad experiences with Puerto Rican schools, especially bullying and a lot of other personal shit. But the thing was that I didn't feel like I was gonna be welcome in the school. Around August 28, at the end of August, I had screwed up my knee. For those of you that have been following me for quite some time would know that. Here's a screenshot of that. I screwed up my knee, and it was very painful. I lost about 1 week and a half of school, and that was basically it. I went through the entire school year. It wasn't really that hard. It was just the thing is with Puerto Rican schools, if the teachers don't like you, you're pretty much fucked. I would say that I'm quite a charismatic guy. So what happened was that at the end of the year, by the way, in Puerto Rico we have two Christmases basically. We have on December, it's Christmas and whatever, and then on January we have something called the Three Kings Day, which is like second Christmas, which is pretty cool. We have an extended like a couple of days more than in the US does because of the Three Kings Day. At the end of December, in Puerto Rico, the earth started shaking. We started getting some earthquakes, but it was very in the south, and nobody really cared about that. I didn't care about that because I didn't know up until a weekend. The thing was that for us hit it on basically on the very same day as Three Kings Day was when the earthquake started. It was at the middle of the night. I was up. I was playing Dark Souls 3. I just defeated Pontiff Sullivan, and everything just started rattling and shaking, and my entire bedroom was just shaking, and the lights went out. It was one of the first days where I just felt true dread. It's a whole fucking disaster. And the problem was that we didn't have any electricity for like a whole day, which it wasn't really that bad compared to Maria. What happened was that throughout that entire month that we had free, from January 7 to February 14, it's when we went back to school. And this is where the story kind of gets really, just really frustrates me. When we had almost a month, like a full month of school, from February 14 up until April, at the end of March, because of the coronavirus, and now we're in quarantine. Now we have to do online school. Now here's where my frustration comes to shine. Because why are we taking online school now when we're already way back in the fucking schedule? You see, we didn't get any notice from our teachers or the school system during January to February about our schoolwork and online school. And because of that, I thought that it was gonna be the exact same thing because I wasn't expecting much. And here's what fucking happened. That the school system decided to, hey, we're in quarantine, here's some online school. But the thing that angers me is that we had already lost around a full month of schoolwork to the point where they had to change my school schedule, everybody's school schedule. My school schedule was from 12:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. I liked the schedule, but we already had lost a full month. Why didn't in the entire month they told us that we had to take online school? They never told us that. Why the fuck do we have to take online school now? Because I didn't know we had online school up until almost 2 weeks in quarantine. I wasn't fucking aware. And here's the funny part. Because of this whole earthquakes thing that happened in December, they changed where we were in school because our school wasn't secured, so we had to get a couple of new teachers, which they asked us for our emails and our personal information. We gave it to them, but and never the teachers even sent an email to the students to, hey, you have to do online school. They never fucking told us, and I gave my email to every single teacher We never got that. Also, there was this girl in my classroom. I'm not gonna say her name, but the people that my friends that watch my videos will know. This girl, whose name I'm not gonna mention, she got rid of the math teacher because she didn't like him, and besides, she had a criminal background. But the thing is that we lost our math teacher because she was being kind of a prick. In a nutshell, I don't even have a math teacher, and I only have 6 classes, and put 5. Because our economy teacher is pretty much an incompetent douchebag. Because I don't have my teacher's emails. I got them from my friend Sean, who's a very cool dude, and he sent me the emails and everything, and I'm sending them to them, but I don't get any confirmation that they even looked at the fucking emails. So why am I even taking this whole online classes stuff if I don't get confirmation that whatever I'm doing is actually getting to them? What if they change their emails? What if they don't even get the emails to begin with? What if they don't recognize my email and they think I'm just some random person sending them documents? And because of this, I'm really just in this state of stress every single day because I'm doing the schoolwork and sending them to my teachers, but then they just, I don't know if they even look at them. And I've been sending them my schoolwork and whatever, but I would expect them to know my email because I gave it to them. And it's just this. Because of this, I've been in a constant state of stress doing schoolwork. I do them before I go to sleep every single day. If there's anything new, I go to the modules. Funny thing is, I can't access the modules sometimes I can't. I don't know what's wrong with that. But basically, because of this, I've been in a constant state of stress. I've been playing video games and working on my hobbies, reading my own books that I have over there. And I've learned much more in reading a couple of books, reading a couple of biographies than I have learned in this entire year, which is pretty sad and very telling. And to be honest, if you guys live in the US, the school system in the US compared to Puerto Rico is actually really advanced, and I do appreciate the school system over there, even if many people don't like it. But this is just, that's why I decided to make this video. I had a whole nother video planned out. It was going to be talking about criticism, but because of this dread that I had just building up inside of me every single day, that it cracked me. Because I don't know how to process this whole situation without just me thinking that I'm going to fail this year, that I have to repeat this entire grade all over again because of the poor handling of this whole situation the school system has done. And I'm just gonna leave it right here, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's around, I think, 1:30 a.m. My sleeping schedule has been completely destroyed, just like everybody's sleeping schedule. But I'm gonna try to fix that, to be honest. Sorry if this wasn't a very joyous episode or just video, whatever you want to call it. But I just felt that I had to vent out my frustration too. I have a couple of friends that have had me some requests for some stuff and I haven't completed it. I'm very sorry, but being in this constant state of stress kind of just puts me a little bit over the edge. So, goodbye.